Welcome back to Rajni Kiran, my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to completely learn about built-in objects in JavaScript. The JavaScript object model is a very simple one, and the JavaScript is going to support a small handful of built-in objects, and these built-in objects are available along with the window content, and of course they are going to operate independently of whatever page the browser has loaded. And the built-in objects that are supported by the JavaScript are few I have presented here in this video. The one is document object, second one window object, third one date object, and the fourth one is form object. Now let us look at the document object. The document object is representing a HTML document which is going to be displayed in a browser window, and this document object has properties and has methods and also the events which helps the programmer to change the way the document is displayed in response to the user action or other events. And now we are going to present about the different document objects properties. So here we go with the document object properties, or I have listed 6 different properties over here. Say for example, if you wanted to provide your document with a background color as green, then there is a property, document object property, that is BG color, and this is how we can use it, that is document dot BG color is equal to whatever the color you wanted to present to your background can be specified here within the double quotes. That is, here in this example I have presented it as green. So if this code is included in your JavaScript, then your document background color will be displayed in green. If say suppose if you wanted to provide the text color to your document, then the document object property FG color is going to facilitate it for us. That is, the usage of this FG color can be done with the document.fg color is equal to blue. Then the text in the document will be displayed in a blue color. Now the third property of the document object is link. So link color is the property which can be used in order to provide the color to the unvisited links that are specified in your document. So the usage is document.link color is equal to brown, and a link color is the document object property where this property is used to provide the color for the active link, that is, which is currently used link in the document can be provided with the color that is light red, is the example I have taken. VLink color is the document object property which is going to help us to provide the color to the already visited link, and form is a object property, document object property, where we can access that form, and it is an array. The form property is an array containing all the forms that are there existing in the document. And if I wanted to access that document, the way we can use it is document.form, and in the square brackets we are going to specify the index number, and by default always the first form of the HTML document will always have the index number as 0. So these are all the different document object properties, and we are going to talk about the document method. The popularly used document method, document object method, is write or write-ln. So this enables us to write the document to whatever the string that you have embedded. See here in this example I have presented document.write, and within the braces I have specified hello, and this hello is kept in between the heading tag, that is h1. So if this code is inserted in the JavaScript coding, so then the browser window will display the text as hello in h1 heading font size. And here a second example I have presented, that is document.write, And I have presented the text saying welcome to this new page, and this text is embedded in between the paragraph tags, and so this text will be displayed in the browser window with one space in the beginning and one space after the text will be displayed. Why? Because this is a property of the paragraph. So document object method is right, which allows a string of text to be returned to the document. Now we move with Windows object, that is the second one. So the window object is going to represent the browser window in which the document or HTML document is going to appear. And this window object has properties, and I have listed 4 different properties that are associated with this window object, that is a status, location, length, and top. Status property of this window object helps us to provide the status to our window, and we can do it by using window.status is equal to hi. So if this code is included, then it is going to display the string hi on the status bar of the browser window or whichever the window we are dealing with. And location, say suppose if you wanted to know the location and the URL of the current document that is loaded onto the window, if you wanted to know about its location and URL, then we can use the property window property as window.location, and I have kept this value within the alert message. So it is going to display an alert window that is containing the location and URL of the document that is currently loaded into the window. And coming to the third property, that is length. So window.length, it is going to specify the number of frames in your current window. So if say suppose if I am going to write the code like alert within brackets window.length, then it is going to display an alert window indicating the number of frames that are existing in the current window which we are dealing with, currently we are browsing with. And the fourth property, that is window object property, is top, where this top is going to represent the top level window. As we all know that the windows will be having sub windows also. If the top is the property used, then it is going to display the top level window. So see here in this example, I have taken a variable called top window, and in this variable I am keeping the top level window by specifying window.top. So this variable is going to hold the top level window, and in the alert message I have specified that variable dot length. Then I am going to get the number of frames that are associated in the top level window. And the method that is associated with the window object is alert. Alert is a method which is used along with the window object. Then if you are going to use this alert, it displays a dialog box, and whatever the text that we are going to embed within this or a page designer, whatever we have specified will be displayed over there, and along with that there will be a OK button. So alert example, alert hi, then I'll get a dialog box, where in this dialog box there will be a message called hi, and along with it there will be a OK button in that alert dialog box. Now let us move to the date object. So the date object is used specifically if you wanted to work with the date or times. And here, in order to access the current date, I'm using the keyword called new. So see here, date is the method in order to access the current date, and with the help of this keyword that is new, I'm accessing the current date and keeping it into a variable called my date. So after creating the instance of the date object, you can access all the methods of the objects from my date variable. So there we have listed different types of methods that are associated along with this date object. So as I said earlier, date is going to return the date object, and get date, it is going to represent the date, that is 1 to 31 numbers. So from 1 to 31, it is going to specify the date. And if say suppose if I wanted to know the day, is it a Sunday or Monday, so I can use get day, where 0 to 6 will be the number specified, where 0 represents Sunday and 6 represents the Saturday and 1 represents the Monday, and so on. Get month is going to return the month of the day object, and year is going to represent the full format of the year of that specific date object, that is 4 digits. And hour is going to represent the hour, that is 0 to 23 numbers. Why? Because as we said, always the index starts with 0. And of course minutes, generally we have 60 minutes, and obviously the number will begins from 0 to 59. And of course a second is also 60 seconds makes 1 minute, so the numbering will be starting from 0 to 59. So if we wanted to display this, we can just say, why? Because I have copied the instance of the date into this variable my date, so I can just say my date dot get date. So now I'm going to return the date of the date object if this is inserted in the JavaScript. Now let us move to the fourth object, that is form object. Form objects represents an HTML form, and it is used to collect user inputs, like inputs that we write within a text field or in the checkbox, radio buttons, select options and text areas, or sometimes we use different buttons like submit and reset buttons and all. So if I wanted to access any form element, the process is presented over here saying that document dot that form name. So whatever the name that we have provided to the form, here we are going to specify the name of that form. If say suppose within the form there is another form, then we can access it in this way, that is document.form.form name. And if say suppose there are a array of forms presented, then we can access each and every form associated with this index number. And as we said earlier, always the index number starts with 0. And here we have presented different attributes, that is action, elements, encoding, length, method, name, and target, or the different form object attributes, and the descriptions are presented over here, which is going to specify what action or what things are accessed by using those names. And to the right hand side, we have presented different form object properties, and mainly that is a reset and submit. If say suppose if you are going to use these properties, that is submit, it submits the form, and reset means it is going to clear all the content that we have entered into the form, and it is going to present as if it is a new form refreshed with. So these are all the different built-in objects that are supported by the JavaScript. Thank you for watching this video.